and sit down.
Oh, hang on, mate. Hang on. Wait a minute.
And sit down.
That's it.
Are we all comfortable? Oh dear, we're not safe to be let out, are we, mate? Oh. So, hello everyone. Welcome to show number 2 of the
Episode 2 of
Sunday Brunch.
Chaos and Mayhem.
Yes, so
And the
hopefully,
danger that he might go to sleep because he's got a brand new chair and he's breaking it in slowly.
oh yeah, hold up a minute. Yeah. Dave's got a new chair, everyone. So let's put
Hello,
him on
everyone.
screen. There you go. Yeah, go on, tell us all about your new toy.
Well, under your influence and recommendation, I bought a gaming chair because, as you saw last night, it was very doubtful that I was going to be here in any fit state to be doing this after the troubles I had with my back.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I was going to get one, but I pulled the pin a lot earlier than I thought I would do. And I have to say, I'm extremely pleased that I've got one.
Yeah.
If anyone is thinking about buying a gaming chair, look, just don't think about it. Just hit the buy button and put it together, and you won't regret it. Not at all.
Absolutely, mate. But you do realise you're in the same boat as me now.
Yeah, there is a
Yeah,
high
yeah, with our heads against the cushions, we look like Dracula with his cape on, mate. You know what I mean? One.
hangs for the memory.
Yeah, I saw what you did there. Don't do it again. So, what you been up to, mate? Yeah, what you been up to anyway?
Me, I haven't really been up
Yeah.
to a great deal because something called work getting in the way, and I've not really done anything at the bench. I did a little bit last night in the hangout that we had yesterday, but
Yeah.
nothing much really to speak of. It was just a few bits that I've done on the Huey.
Yeah. We had Grant in with us yesterday. Grant's one of my patrons, and I do hangouts with me patrons. It's part of their thing. So it was nice to meet up with Grant and 5670 models, is it? 5678 models. If he's in the chat, he can put a link in. But we had a good chat. Nice to meet up with him. So yeah.
And for those of you that have seen the what's in the box for the Land Rover, I've now got the body shell. The body shell that I didn't do in the review because it wasn't in the box. So I couldn't do it because I didn't have it. So just a big shout out to the guys at Model Hobbies for getting this out to me. So thank you very much, guys. If any of you are watching, much appreciated.
Yeah.
So that's it, really. That's as much as I've done this week. I know it's a bit poor, really, considering some other people have probably built models, but
That's a bit shoddy, mate, isn't it? You know what I mean? Just
I'm a bit of a slack off, but
can't get the staff. You know, I thought I'd bung you on camera to chat about what you've been up to, and you've done nothing.
I've done nothing, really. I have, but you're not really going to see it on camera, to be fair. But what I have done, I shall try and point it out. I should really go over to me down cam, but I'm too relaxed at the moment.
I don't know.
Shoddy, innit? I've put a bit of a dirty stain on the seats and around, and I am going to start doing the harnesses as well if I can get myself in a more upright position. Oh, and I've done the control panel.
Happy days. That's come out all right, isn't it?
Hopefully you can see it. What I've done is I've used a little bit of plastic card underneath, kind of cut to the shape of where the dials are.
Yeah.
To raise it up. Otherwise it would have been a bit flattened.
Flat and bland, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So that's all I've done on that. Nothing, anything major, but it should just cast a bit of a shadow when you're looking at it. And I've done a little bit of dry brushing around the edges just to denote where hands have been and rubbed on the paint.
Yeah.
Carl
Carl at Making Models is asking whether you're going to fall asleep in that chair. There's a strong possibility, mate.
If I had the massaging pad that I've got as well to go with this, yeah, because I tried it out before we went live, and I thought I need to move, and I need to move very quickly, because if I don't, I will be asleep and there will be no show.
Jamie Boney's saying dirty stain on the seats, Dave. I guess the pilot's had a problem. Perhaps he was scared of heights.
Well, anything can happen.
Absolutely. Beaker's in, by the way, Jamie, in the chat, if you want to mock him about his pink ring, mate.
Oh, Race, where's your pink rings, mate? I'll get your pink rings out and show everyone.
Bless him. So yeah, you've been a busy little boy then, really, ain't you?
Yeah, I've done a few bits, but nothing major. I've not even done any printing.
Oh, mate.
Shall I get me coat now before I get fired?
No, that's all right. I mean, I've made my little paint racks, for me Vallejo bottles there, because I'm a lazy git, and I just open my cupboard door now, pick a paint up, and yeah, I know. So yeah, I started me London taxi. The taxi that. That's how it came, and I've got the saw out and cut the doors out and cut the boot off, and yeah.
I thought for one small, very short moment in time that you said you was going to do an out of the box build.
It was one of them where I said last week, wasn't it? I'll have to come up with something quick and simple to do at the bench whilst we're doing our Sunday show. And
well, I was going to start the little tiffy, but I can't reach now. I'm too comfortable now.
No, that's no excuse.
I know, it's poor, isn't it?
Because you're going to end up where your rear end's going to be the same shape as the chair, mate.
More than likely. If I do fall asleep, it is completely and utterly Colin's fault, because he made me buy this chair.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. I accept full responsibility. Oh, Grant's in. Yeah, it is 5670 scale models. Hello, Grant. You're all right, geez.
You're right, mate.
Yeah, pleasure to meet up with you yesterday, mate. And like I say, I've got to go out after the show for an hour. But like I say, you can pop in and join us again if you want, mate. Part of the Festa's patronage there. Little plug there, Dave. Why not, indeed?
Well, there's also Model Maker Dave's patronage, so you can always.
I'm just about to put links up, mate.
Yep.
So you can follow myself there on my YouTube channel and support me on Patreon if you so choose. Totally 100% optional.
Oh, definitely. But if you choose to either patronage me or Colin, thank you very much.
You can whack your photos in the Facebook groups there. So that's
that Facebook group that you've done.
Yes.
Would you like to give me permissions to actually get in and see it?
Oh, what have you?
I've tried to get in, and it says you're not allowed in because you have insufficient permissions.
I thought I made you admin, mate. I'll have a looky loo in a sec, mate.
I'm feeling a bit left out.
Oh, Wibblekins. And then you've got Davy Pops there. If you want to have a looky-loo at Davy Pops.
Yeah, there are 2 episodes of the M977 build up there. I've done some recording for some more. I've just got to do all the edits for it at the moment.
Oh, right, yeah.
So there hopefully, if one extracts one's finger, there might be one up there this week.
Yeah. Happy days.
This chair is just too damn comfortable. I'm going to have to send it back.
What you like? Yeah, I'm just looking at the thing on Facebook now, mate. You've got admin rights. I'm not sure why that's not letting you in, mate.
Well, I tried the link that you put up there, and it said go away.
Oh, yeah, you got admin, mate. Yeah, try going in through the photos section, mate.
I'll have a look later.
Oh, yeah, you got admin rights, mate. Yeah, you and Vince have got admin on there, so. But yeah, on the left-hand side where you got videos, photos, and that, you should be able to go in the albums that way, mate. But
yeah, I'll have a look. It looks like Chris is off to do real life stuff. See you later, Chris.
Oh, bless you. Catch you later, Chris. You take care, geese.
I now need to get a bigger screen. I can't read the chat.
No. Honestly, he's hard work, isn't he?
I know. I'm terrible.
I leave him alone for 5 minutes and it all goes Pete Tong.
Pete Tong? He couldn't have got any more Pete Tong.
Yeah, I'm going to switch cameras.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that sounds dangerous.
I know, it's scary, isn't it? Because I don't think people want to stare at my ugly mug all day.
No,
So
I'll put my footrest away. Right, let's go over. Well, we'll let him do his thing first, and then I'll go over and put the down cam on. Right, okay, he's done a runner, hasn't he? Where's he gone? So, what has everybody got on their benches, and what is everybody going to be putting in their bellies? Come on in. Let's have a read of what you're doing, what you're up to, what you're building. What have you bought? What new entries to your stash piles have you got? He says, oh. What? Oh, roast chicken. Oh, very nice, Jamie. Thanks.
It's all right. StreamYard didn't want to recognise me OBS bloody camera.
Can't get the staff, can you?
Yeah, it worked before we went live, but yeah, it might be one of them where I need to activate it before we go live. But
let's see if I can do me down cam.
Yeah, I'm going to try it the other way and do what I did last
me.
week and just go straight into the USB one that way. There you go.
Okay.
But yeah, on the OBS, I have
there we go.
dual cam set up, but yeah, it didn't want to play, so yeah. Frankie Goes to Bobby Woods, got just coffee in his belly. Grant over at 5670 is currently working on the Tamiya Volvo 850 and he's about to have a full English. Right, we're going over to Grant's house, everyone, so we're going to pause our cameras.
Yes, yeah.
Frankie's saying there he's got a diesel kit that's 3D printed. I don't know how common these diesel kits are. I ain't heard of them, mate. So yeah.
Cool. Making models. On the bench, we have the scratch-built spaceship, and belly is empty. Lunch very shortly.
Oh. Jamie Bone there's got FX 135th M3. Stuart, sorry. In the belly, roast chicken and all the trimmings a bit later. Nectar.
That's just wrong.
Absolutely. Carl over at Making Models saying them diesel kits look amazing. Yeah. Post a couple of pictures up, Frank, in the group, mate, so we can have a looky-loo at what it is, mate. But yeah, I've been playing with my little taxi. This was that really simple build, Dave, that I was going to do on these shows, and it's turned into
It's gonna be a full-blown cut and shut, isn't it?
pretty much, mate. Yeah. I can't help myself, mate. It's just how I am, isn't it?
To be quite honest with you, I don't really expect anything less. To be fair, to coin a phrase from someone else, it's what the viewers expect of you.
Oh yeah, I wonder who that is.
Yeah, I don't think is he in.
I've not seen him in yet, but yeah, that's he who cheats at Christmas time.
Yeah. Well, Lego Jar Jar Binks wants to say hello to Fox.
Bless. Carl saying if you go to Scale Mates and search diesel kit, it shows them all. I'll have a look later on then, Carl, at that, mate, because I'm on Scale Mates. So if you want to add us as a buddy on Scale Mates, folks, then I'm on there under Festa 67's workshop. And if you want to add us as a buddy, feel free.
Yeah, I think I'm on there. I don't know. I can't remember if I'm.
It's one of them. I think it's a brilliant thing, Scale Mates. You know,
I like it because you can. It's just got everything on there, and if you're looking for something in particular,
yeah, it does what it says on the tin at the end of the day, doesn't it? No airs, no graces. It you know, you go in there, you build your stash. You can input all the models in your stash. You can input all your paints. Any detail upsets you've got, you can do wish lists, and if you're not on there, nip over to Scale Mates and just sit and spend an afternoon logging everything up on there, and you won't regret it.
Yeah, if I did everything that I've got, I'd be here for 6 months.
Show off. Yeah, you can't put your chair down, mate. I don't think they've got a section on gaming chairs yet, but
I'm sure they will do so. But I like it just as a reference place because you can put in the kit that you're looking at, and if there's any extras or aftermarket stuff, it'll tell you what there is, and then you can choose whether you want it or not.
Sprue and Glue's asking, can my text be seen? What text, mate?
What text? Did someone type something?
I did read out Sprue and Glue earlier, but I'll read it again. Bench Klingon bird of prey. Belly will be roast chicken dinner.
Oh. So,
yeah, bear in mind.
So round to Grant's for breakfast, and then once we finish there, it's round to Jamie's for roast chicken then.
Yeah, bear in mind, Sprue, I am building as well as hosting and reading out chat, so I might not get to it straight away, buddy.
Hang on. Oh, nothing in there.
So yeah, we've got quite a list of these, though, haven't we? JTST next, isn't it? And then the Unimog, isn't it?
We're gonna, yeah. But I don't know which one I'm going to do yet because I've got the fire engine one and I've got the winter service one.
Oh, right, yeah.
And according to Shane, because he's built the fire engine version or the fire tender version,
Yeah.
the only problem with the kit that he came across was that the suspension was a little bit dodgy when you're putting it together.
Oh, right, yeah.
But he did say the rest of the kit was really nice to put together. So hopefully it should be a nice kit. Just work our way through the suspension issue. If it really
Yeah.
is an issue, or if it's just he had a bit
Yeah,
of
but
a
don't forget, we were told that the 124th Huey was the scabbiest of scabby kits.
Well, I don't know where that one came from because what I've done so far on mine, A, it's gone together like a dream. B, it's not caused me any issues as yet. That's putting fate.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've just put the mockers on it now, ain't you, mate?
I've just put the kibosh on that now. You know, and I'm gonna struggle now to finish it and all the rest of it.
Yeah, yeah, you've gone and doomed yourself now, mate.
Yeah, I want to put the mockers on it.
Oh, Edward Spannerhands is out there.
Oh, are you chucking stuff about again?
Yeah, you know how it is. Let's hold up. I've just got to open up Scale Mates because Carl can't find me. Bear with me, Carl. I've got to open the browser up, mate. Well, it should be Festa 67's workshop on there, mate. Me logo. If not, try it by me name, but I can't have too many browsers open whilst I'm live because I'm on a really old system. But yeah, try me under me name, mate, Colin Wilkinson, and you'll see me on there, mate. Yeah. But me profile pictures, me Festa 67's logo, so it sticks out like a blind cobbler's thumb. But Reese is saying there on the bench he's got a Dio in a phone box. All right, yeah.
Dio in a phone box.
And belly's empty. Oh, mate.
Well, you need to have a word with the missus on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Carl's found me now on Scale Mates. Happy days, mate. But yeah, it is one of them, mate. You know, it's. I sat there and spent an afternoon putting my stash in, and I was like, yeah. Now I just, as I get a kit, I go straight in on Scale Mates, add it, and it's done. I'm lucky in a way. My stash hasn't got out of hand yet, you know. So
mine has.
Yeah, I'm kind of, yeah. Mind you, saying that, I've got 50 kits now, so.
And the trouble is, if I get rid of any kits, I'll just go and buy them again because I think, I still want to build it.
Yeah, funny, someone that I know was saying that they've got that point with their stash now, that their stash to build would be longer than how long they've got left to live.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that with mine as well.
Yeah, you know, and it's like, yeah. But we all do it, don't we? We sit there and we go, I'm not going to buy anything.
Yeah,
I'm going to be good.
I'm not going to buy any more kits. And then all of a sudden, there's a kit comes up on the screen and you go, oh, shiny. Oh, man, that.
Yeah.
You've hit the buy button and you think, oh, I wasn't going to buy any kits.
Yeah. And it arrives and you're like, yeah, I've been looking forward to that. And then it gets put on the shelf with the rest of the stash. Yeah. But it's funny, this taxi has jumped the queue because I only bought it last week. And, you know, I'm building it already. So it's jumped the queue. But I thought if I bought something, famous last words here, Dave, if I bought something quick and simple to build on the show, yeah. And here I am cutting the doors out, and I'm going to actually be decaling this as well. So
yeah, but Whenever do you do a quick and simple kit?
I try, but it don't always work out that way, does it?
No. But it's like this Tiffy's jumped the queue as well, because I was going to leave it and do it later on, but I thought I'd do this one while we're doing the shows.
Yeah, it's because I've got the Death Race one that I'm doing for James, the commission build, and I thought, well, I'm filming that for him for the Patreon channel.
Yeah.
And once it's built and he's taken delivery, I'll then release it on the YouTubes, but I kind of like the commission builds or the guys that I'm doing them for to be the first to see it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of out of politeness, and they are.
Yeah, and I just thought it wouldn't be fair on him if I'm building it on the show. So I've even cleared it off the bench because I know what he's like. He's very keen on the progress, and I know he would sneak a peek, and I'm not going to let him. Yeah, I'm teasing him now. I'm not sending him any more photos of progress or anything.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, and I know he got to sneak peek last time we was on because it was on the corner of the bench just here, and it was like, oh, that's coming on well. I was like, damn, I left it in shot. So I've moved it. It's over on its own little area at the moment where it's not on camera, but yeah, that's what I've been doing during the week. And to be honest with you, I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
Yep.
Yeah. Reese is saying, when I say in a phone box, it's the box you get a mobile phone in. Yeah, I know, mate. You've shown me it. It's an iPhone box with a railway track thing, and can't remember what else he was putting in there. But yeah, you flopped it out when we was doing the Yui one night, didn't you? That sounded wrong, didn't it?
I think you need.
Apologies, folks.
I think you need to retrack on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. That's up there with a pink ring, that is, isn't it?
Right, get it around the right way. It might fit.
So yeah, Cole on the model officers mess is doing a thing where you can post comment on the page where you can put your YouTube channels in if you've got a YouTube channel.
Ooh.
So anyone that's viewing that's got their own modeling channel, then pop over to Model Officers Mess. It might even be on Making Models as well, and join the group and pop your link in, and we can all subscribe to each other and get the old subs going, mate.
Get the old sub numbers going up.
Why not, indeed?
Yeah, share the love a little bit.
Spread the love at the end of the day. I think I've said it before with the Bowmutt, Model Makers Bowmutt. There's 3,000 members in there. If everyone subbed to each other, you'd all be on 3,000 subscribers, wouldn't you? Happy days.
Oh, yeah.
Think of the perks you could get and the features that you'd unlock on your channel. So when someone posts it up on their group, mate, pimp yourself, put your page in there, put your channel in there so that you can get your subs up. That's what it's all about, Dave, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, get subs. But yeah, if there's that many in there, then yeah, why not? Share and share alike.
Absolutely.
Even if it's something that if someone's doing something that you're not necessarily that interested in, at least give them a sub so they can get their numbers up, and then they're sub back to you.
Absolutely. That's all I tend to do. If someone takes the time to sub to my channel, I'll click the little 3 dots, nip over to theirs, and give them a sub back. It's happy days, isn't it?
Well, then everybody gets a sub. Everybody moves up the list a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not all global superstars at the end of the day, are we, mate?
No.
Yeah.
Me, a global superstar.
Yeah. Yeah, as Carl said, it's all about sharing the knowledge. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
mate, you have hit the nail on the head. At the end of the day, it is sharing the knowledge, you know. I mean, when I got back into the hobby, you know, I didn't realize that people were doing this on YouTube. And I, you know, I was recovering from a surgery and had the Rossi figure and Rossi bike and just Googled it just to see whether anyone had any photographs of a build example, and came across Tony's YouTube channel.
Mm.
And it went from there. So, yeah, get your channels up there. Fox is saying afternoon, all. Just a quick drive by. Have a good show, ladies. Yeah, good girl, mate. Model making guru, by the way, is
Yeah.
on this afternoon at 3:00. If you've got a link, Fox, you can always drop it in there, mate. You're an admin at the end of the day, so feel free to pop a link in if you need to, mate. So he does his Warhammer show on a Sunday, and Chris does one in the evening. So yeah, there's quite a few reprobates on today. So
Yeah, what more could you want on a Sunday afternoon?
absolutely spread the love a bit
Yeah.
at the end of the day. But
More
yeah, it's like I
children,
was saying, you know, there's 3,000 members on the Boomer. If we all sub to each other, 3,000 subscribers, I'll be happy with that.
I think everybody would.
But yeah, I mean, when I came across Tony's YouTube Helgam 35, I was like, oh wow, people are actually filming this, and sat there and binge watched it, you know. And he's got that infectious personality anyway, you know. He's a smashing fella, and comes across really well on camera. I wish I could, you know. I'm very conscious of my accent and things, you know, but Tony's got this presence on camera. I just think it's compulsive, you know.
Yeah, I think, you know, he's going to be an A-lister, isn't he?
Yeah. Fox has put a link in, by the way, folks. So if you want to pop over and watch Model Making Guru at 3 p.m, feel free. I mean, we're off air at 2:30 anyway. So
It gives you a chance to quickly run to the kitchen, grab a coffee or a tea, some biscuits, a sandwich, whatever.
yeah, some sanity pills, because you will need them when Fox is on here, because he's a bit mad.
Yeah. In the nicest possible way.
Absolutely. Nice, eccentric.
He is a little bit, how can I put this politely? Potty?
Quintessentially British eccentric.
Yeah, potty.
Yeah, potty. Yeah,
I'm being
bless
polite.
him. Absolutely. And then you've got Chris on, I'm not sure what time he's on, 6 or 7 o'clock. I don't know. It might even be a bit later, but Chris at Gross Models will be on later.
I thought it was 7:30,
Yeah.
but even though I could be wrong.
Yeah. But if you're not sure, just pop over to Gross Models and have a looky-loo at his page. And if you're not subscribed, give him a sub, and you'll see when he's on live. And Chris is the sensible one out of us all. Yeah,
Some sense?
Fox is saying he can hear me. Yeah, I know, mate. Yeah, Chris is the sensible one out of us all, you know, and yeah.
Yeah, well, he is the more grown-up one, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I mean, I'm 12 and a half, you know, and
I've
yeah.
not made it in the double figures yet. And I'm desperately trying not to lean back in the chair because I know what's going to happen.
Yeah, if I hear the sound of snoring, mate. Yeah. Yeah, I may have to saw out, Dave.
Again?
Yeah. It's only the baby one. It's the photo etch saw.
Just a bitty one.
Yeah, just the baby, mate. I use it as a scriber and a saw. You know, it's funny, I've got the Tamiya scriber just sat over there, but I actually find this saw easier in my hands.
Yeah, I've tried that. I've got one, and I've tried it, and I'm not convinced.
Yeah, I just
Some
use it as
people
a
like it.
scriber.
I know some people like it, and some people swear by it, but
He means me.
what?
Yeah. Cole's saying there's 21 watching and only 5 likes. Yeah, come on, folks, slap that like button. He says, "Oh, thanks, Cole."
Oh,
Yeah, you got to do it before the thumbs down brigade start because I have got me stalkers, as we all know.
Well, no, I don't think we did too badly last week. What is it? Last time we looked, it was 250 views and only 1 dislike.
Yeah, that popped up overnight, didn't it? So it was like, yeah. Well, that's up to them. You know, not everyone's going to like what we do.
No, but for the one,
But, you know, they've given us a view to go in and be negative. So
exactly. So we got a view out of them.
but that's just one of them things, isn't it?
Oh,
Like I say, you know, it's not everyone's cup of tea at the end of the
you
day.
can't,
We
you
understand.
can't please all of the people all of the time.
Absolutely. We try, put it that way.
We do our best.
But at the end of the day, you know, we're not professionals. You know, we're just ordinary blokes, just like you guys, sat there in our man caves trying to give people a little bit of a chit chat and an opportunity to air their wares on the YouTubes. And we'll be popping into the gallery shortly and having a looky loo at some of your work. So I haven't forgotten. I'll be doing that in a bit.
Hold on, let me have a look and see if I can get in, because last time I tried, I didn't have any permission.
Yeah, if you click on the left-hand side of your screen, Dave, where it says photos, and you should be able to get in there, mate. Because you've got full admin, the same as me and Vincent's admin on there. If Vincent's in and watching, try yourself as well, mate, just to make sure you can get in.
Right, let's have a look.
And we are looking on these shows as well to have guests. So if you're out there and you've got a web camera, you've got a microphone, you're more than welcome to ping an email to us or a message on Facebook, and you know, you can come and talk about yourself, your channel, what you're doing, what you like, what you don't like, and yeah. So we are looking at that as a regular thing, Dave, ain't we? Of having people popping in and saying hello, and
oh, definitely.
You know, the only criteria we've got is you've got to have a nice hot beverage in a cup, be nice and chillaxed, and fancy a nice little Sunday afternoon brunch chat. So
yeah. Well, I've tried again, and it says you can't come in because you haven't got permissions.
Well, I don't get that, so we'll have a look at that when I'm off air, mate, because that's strange.
I don't quite know what's going on there.
Yeah, because you've got full thing, so yeah, that's a bit odd, that is, mate. I'll just check the page setting because I had to lock a lot of me stuff down because how can I say, yeah, people were putting offensive stuff up just to try and be silly. It's the easiest way of wording that. Let's have a looky loo at me settings and see what we can find. You want to keep chatting, Dave, or whatever, and I can have a quick look on the.
I'm just trying to get in there, but it's just not playing ball, so I'm going to leave it alone.
Oh, I'll do it off air, mate, because yeah, it's probably not a good thing to do whilst we're trying to. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Carl's just posted he's working, so
Yeah, yeah.
how many days? Yeah, group, yeah, tags, lights.
Taking scale models is in.
Membership approvals, posting permissions.
Right. Let's carry on with this little weed build that we're doing.
Yeah.
Making models has just posted last night's work in the gallery. Oh, well done, mate.
Yeah, Carl saying, how's the PC woes?
Ooh. Who's got PC woes?
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, someone got issues there.
Format C and start again.
Yeah.
No, please don't do that. Don't want to break anyone's machine. Last thing I want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll go down well, won't it?
Oh, it will, won't it? Dave said.
Yeah, David Powell's in the group there. Just accepted you, mate. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that, the Savo, Dave, because that's a bit of a strange one. That I've not had that before. If anyone out there knows that on Facebook group, let me know. But Dave's a full admin.
Unless I'm doing something wrong.
You can't get into the photo album. You can't open it at all.
I can't get into the group.
Really? It's unusual.
So, I don't know if it's something I'm doing my end. I'm just clicking on the link that you posted up with the show notes.
Oh, right, yeah. Strange.
Oh, we'll work it out. It's not a problem. I'm sure it's something really simple and easy.
Yeah, I'll ping you a direct link to the group and see whether it will let you in that way. That's in the chat on the messenger on Facebook.
Yeah, okay, mate. I'll have a look in a minute.
But yeah, this taxi is going to be decal wrapped. Well, I say it's not completely going to be decal wrapped. It's going to have decals down the side. And
Yeah,
Dave's
we don't know what they're going to be, though, do we?
No, you're just happy that I finally got round to printing yours, aren't you, mate?
Well, yeah.
But I thought I'd wait until I had a full page of artwork, mate, because
that's fine. No, it's all right. I don't mind.
Yeah, now I've got a full page of artwork. It was like, yeah. So I've done my taxi decals. I've done the decals for my ATST, my SWAT build. I've done templates for the Mustang builds, for the commission and my own. And I've done all the decals for my taxi wrap, plus yours. So yeah, there's a nice full page of decals drying on my cupboard door there. And they've had 2 coats of plastic coat clear sealer. So yeah, they'll be straight from the box and on your van, won't it, Dave?
Near enough. I don't see any reason why there should be any issues.
And that's come up really well, that, because that's your first decal wrap, isn't it?
Yeah, it was putting the first one on. It was like, well, I saw Colin pushing and pulling it around, and I thought,
Yeah. Frankie was saying that. He put a comment on the Shagura build about how I can run me thumbs over me decals and all of that lot. He's like, dude, it does, Frankie. It goes against everything you've learned about decals. Yeah. You know, you can really be brutal with them, mate. You know, I've grabbed them before and stretched them over compound curves, and
Yeah, the first one I put on it was very very tentative,
yeah,
and then once you start pulling it around, and you think, hang on, it's not broken yet. It's not
yeah.
broken. You
Totally Scale Models is asking, where's the Shaguar? That's finished, mate. That's on the shelf, mate. The episode is getting uploaded tonight, mate. Yeah, it's only episode 3 is a quick, you know, because obviously when the decal goes on, there's only a couple of bits of chrome to go on there and a windscreen. So it's a short, I think about 15-20 minutes, if I remember rightly. But yeah, so I'll upload that tonight. It's already on my YouTube channel. I've just got to change it to from unlisted to live, basically, because I have an archive of pre-uploaded stuff on my channel. Because you know, there's times when I can't build because of personal reasons, should we say, and it's nice that I have that backlog in case of emergency so that content can still go up. And yeah, so I'll add that because I've got another 2 episodes of the Death Race Mustang there on there as well. So I've got to put them to live. So quite a bit.
Yeah, you've been busy, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm at that binge building stage because, you know, those people that are very close to me know that, you know, here we go, violins. I've got yet another surgery that's imminent. I'm just waiting for a phone call. So I could be out the loop and I don't know how long for. So I like to have an archive of builds that I've filmed so that I can just from my mobile phone or my tablet monitor the stuff, upload it to the channel, and there's still content coming out, you know. But I don't know how long I'll be out the loop for, so I won't know until the surgery. So. But anyhow, let's get on to brighter, more cheerful things. You're not fell asleep yet, Dave. I'm very impressed with you, mate.
I'm sat upright. I've gone from the relaxed feet up position to the proper proper upright sat position.
Good spot, Frankie. Frankie's asking what the double dip on my bench is for. It's sherbet, mate. Every now and then I need a little bit of a rush, should we say, and I have a bit of sherbet or something that's got a bit of sugar in it that I can quickly yeah, it's just one of them things, but that's what it's there for, mate.
You sure it's sherbet?
I'm hoping it's sherbet. Take the blue pill. Yeah, it's not one of the wife's special drinks, is it, mate?
Oh, what that special?
Yeah, that special hot cup of tea that she makes me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's lights out, plink plink.
Yeah, it's like, what day is it, Dave? Yeah, she got me this week again, didn't she?
Yeah.
Bless
And
her.
I thought, with the lack of response, I thought, yeah, Mrs. C's been up to her tricks again.
Yeah. It was needed. Bless her. She's a good girl, mate. 34 years we've been together now, mate. Love her more every day, mate.
Good, great.
Yeah, you know she's in the kitchen, don't you?
I'm just waiting for the rolling pin to come through the door.
Yeah. And she's a good girl, mate. She never complains.
Someone's after brownie points by the sound of it.
Well, yeah, I'll get taken out in public later, ain't I?
Oh, good grief.
Yeah, I know what possibly could go wrong, eh?
Do the local shop owners know of this impending visit?
It's the first time I've been out in. Cool, bloody hell. I don't know, mate. November?
Probably last time you went out the front door was when you went to Italy, wasn't it?
No, I've had medical stuff since, you know, but that's the only time I go out now is for that, you know. But yeah, we got to have a look for ceramic tiles today. And my opinion is required. And I was like, can you not just take a photograph of it? And I got that look of, you will be coming out. And I went, you want me to come out in public? I said, you sure about that? She said, you haven't been out for a long time. She said, so you need a bit of, see the world. But yeah, it just gets a bit. The real world's got really noisy now. You know what I mean? It's a bit like cabin fever, I suppose, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah, you're going to be all right stepping out the front door?
I don't know, mate. Yeah, it's one of them. Would I rather not go out? Of course I would. I'd rather stay in, mate. But yeah, it's one of them.
Oh, it'd do you good. It'd be a bit of an adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think what it is like anything. You get. I don't know whether anyone else is the same that's got MS and that, but you get very conscious of people staring at you because you walk. You know, I walk with sticks, and you get a little bit conscious of it, and it can be a bit annoying. And yeah. And once or twice, you know, people have thought, oh, he's a bit drunk or he's stoned. And it's like, no, it's just how it is. But perhaps I shouldn't think like that. But it just gets you like it every now and then, doesn't it?
Just ignore him.
Yeah, I know. But you're like, really?
Yeah, I know. It's easier said than done.
Yeah, you're standing there. You're like, you want to so, you know, you want a photograph, mate? Like, really? But yeah. It's just one of them things. But then, see, I can do the world's best Victor Meldrew as well. You know, I mean, you can relate to that because you're like me. You're a bloke of a certain age, and we can moan for the country, mate, can't we? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, I do get the giggles. I'm like, yeah, Alf Garnett's off.
It could almost would be worth paying for his ticket to watch, you know.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I do find I get bumped into a lot, you know, and because the cognitive side of things has slowed down and balance is an issue and stuff like that. You can't always get out of people's way. Now I'm a big old fella, you know what I mean?
You're a big old unit.
Yeah, I'm sort of, you know, 6 foot and 18.5 stone and built like a brick outhouse with an extension. And the third person bumps into you and you're like, really? What part of this big lump of fucking, oh, excuse me, this lump of lard did you not see them, mate? You know? So, yeah. And that's when my missus goes, behave. Yeah, my lads will go, Dad's off.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, this could be fun. The old man getting his bottom lip out.
Let the entertainment begin.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I'll be all right. It's only about our local DIY tile shop place, you know what I mean? But
you'll be fine.
it's one of them.
You'll be there and back before you know it.
I'm hoping so. But see, I am that sad, see, because I got busted, didn't I, by my missus when we was in Italy. She caught me remote accessing my webcam so that I could look at my bench.
That might not be something that you really want to admit to, but you know.
Yeah, well, I kind of was missing it, and I have an application on my computer here that enables it's a remote desktop app basically, and I've got the mobile phone version. So I logged into the computer and clicked on the webcams, and I'm sitting there, and I'm yeah, my bench is fine, and yeah, you know what I mean. And I was like, and she cottoned and looked over my shoulder, and she went, "Now that is sad." So it's like, yeah, got caught out, mate.
Cool, red-handed, mate.
Jamie Bones got a question, which I'll bung up. Anyone know how to weather a 1/35 M3 Stuart interior? The interior colour is white, so would a dark coloured wash work? Answers on a postcard. Would some of that Mecca brown stuff work?
Well, I was going to say, instead of doing the interior white, why not do the interior either an off-white or a white grey? Because then you can do a little bit of dry brushing with white just over the highlight areas.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm with you. So that gives you almost like a light surface reflecting off of the slightly off-white.
Yeah, and then maybe do not a black wash, but like a dirty dark grey wash as a pin wash, just to pick out the shadows.
Oh, what, like a Starship Filth type thing, or a bit lighter?
Yeah, a little bit, maybe a little bit lighter.
Yeah,
but just enough so that it makes the shadows pop a little bit, and you can define that. I don't know. I'm not really good at tank interiors.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame. I don't know whether Vince or Sarge are in the chat, but perhaps Carl will know. I think he's a bit of an armour whiz as well. But yeah, I mean, I have been I have been known to use a bit of my dirty brush water as a wash.
Well, it's technically paint at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, it's dirty paint, isn't it? And it's like, yeah, it's a bit manky, and it's a bit. And I've looked at it before and thought, do you know, that's the perfect colour I could do with that, and it's worked its way on the model. And someone said to me once, "Oh, what wash was that you used?" And when I told them, they was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, it's paintbrush water dregs." But then someone else now filters his paintbrush water, don't you, Dave?
Not the water. I throw the water away. The homebrew acrylic thinners, I strain it out and keep straining it out because I'm just tight.
Oh yeah, mate, that's all I do. Yeah, I just use some of them filter papers, you know.
No, I just
Tea strainer comes out, filter paper goes in it, in goes the dirty brush thinners, and clean thinners come out. I even did it with my burnishing liquid, you know, the AK Tank Track burnishing stuff.
Yes.
Do you remember them tracks I'd done, you know, and my burnishing liquid was, you know, rusty brown with the best of them, and I filtered it through a filter paper and a tea strainer, and as you can see, that's a nice, beautiful clear pot of burnishing liquid again. So, yeah. So if you want to save a few quid, filter your burnishing liquid, mate.
Yeah. Don't just use it and then tip it away, because how much is a bottle of that stuff these days?
Oh, mate, it ain't cheap. Put it that way. Jamie Bones saying, check out the big Panzer build on Ted's channel. He did the interior of that white and weathered it up nicely. There you go, Jamie. Pop over to Skipper's Scale Models and have a looky loo at Tedward's Panzer build, and that might give you some tips, mate. I must admit, he does do some sexy weathering.
What's that, before or after he slapped it on?
Yeah.
Sorry, Ted. I had to put that one in.
Yeah, I must admit, he does do a bit of sexy weathering. I'll give him that. Definitely. Wish I could do it like that, but
Bit of practice.
yeah, it's one of them. Dare I say it, I haven't got the patience. You probably noticed I'm not the most patient of people. I hide it well, I think.
Yeah, you do. You say that, but then you're quite happy and quite content to sit there and cut the living daylights out of a tank or out of a car kit or a taxi or a whatever.
Yeah, but that's not weathering, is it? You know what I mean? When you weather to that standard, I mean, when I look, I mean, I was lucky enough to see it in person, but when I looked at the weathering that he done on his sub, I'm like, ding dong, shut that door. How the hell did you do that, Ted? In words that are very similar.
Yeah, well, yes.
Because I just looked at that and I was like, you kind of know the physical effort that's gone into it. It's a bit like when Fox is doing his Warhammer stuff. You know, you look at all of them different layers and blends and filters, and I'm like, have you got the patience to do that? You know, it's easy to sit here with a saw and cut a big chunk of plastic out, but then putting it back together seamlessly is where the art comes in. But I don't know. I would love to be able to weather to that level, but I can't, so I don't. I suppose it helps having all the different filters and stuff like that. You know, I mean, I'm pretty much trying to do the same thing with bog standard paint, and I don't suppose it works like that, does it?
No, but you can make your own filters up, though, if you wanted to.
Oh, there you go. Is that a new range? Dave's own brew filters.
Yeah. Well, all I do is I just use some of the Abteilung oils.
Yeah.
And just mix it with a bit of odorless thinners until it's as thin as I want it to be.
Yes.
And go from there.
I used to do the magic washes, you know, a bit of pledge with whatever filter colour and bits and bobs and bit of Starship filth and slap it on there, and it's like, yeah, that'll do. But yeah, I would love to do the whole layer after layer after layer, but again, I think it's a patience thing. You know, if I've got to do 15 layers and I'm like, oh God, I've only done 5, and I've got, oh, you know.
Well, I've got 3 tubes of Starship filth paint that I haven't even opened yet.
Ah, we found the man. We all blamed Fox for it, thinking that he had bought them all. It was you all along.
Well, I bought 3 because Fox kept on saying, "Oh, it's going to go out of stock. It's going to go out of stock." So I thought, well, I'll get a couple then.
Yeah, I mean, I used to use the Abteilung smoke, and I managed in the end to get 2 tubes of Starship filth through a link that Tony sent me, and it was like, yeah. It is good stuff. But you couldn't get it for love nor money for a good 18 months, I suppose.
Well, I got 3 from the guy that I normally get my stuff from, and
Yeah,
reasonably easy. I suppose
yeah,
it depends on where you go at the time.
yeah. Common Road Junction's got another question there, which is, what's the best airbrush paint to use for getting a singed, burnt look? Oh,
Discuss.
yeah.
I've no idea.
I mean, are you trying to wrinkle the paint, blister the paint, or anything like that? Because I would look at a chipping medium to create that blistered effect.
Well, I was going to say, if you want the blistered effect, you could use like a bit of scouring pad dipped in some mascal or something.
Yeah,
and because it will make up its own little shapes and stuff, you just paint over that and weather it in, and that could give you the blistered paint,
yeah,
or blistered effect. I suppose you're going to want some form of smoke or something, or an ink, maybe.
yeah.
Maybe use something like a sepia or burnt cadmium or something.
All right, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, Cole's saying another one there that you can make your own Starship filth using a bit of Payne's Grey, which is that one, and burnt sienna, and do a 50-50 ratio. So I don't know whether I've got any more burnt sienna left now. I might have. Let's have a look. What's that colour? No, that's yellow ochre. Raw umber, my favourite. Yeah, a bit of Payne's Grey, a bit of burnt sienna, 50-50 ratio. You got yourself Starship filth.
Oh, excuse me. Dear.
Mike Mountains popped in to say hello. So hello, mate. How you doing? Hope everyone's okay. Hope my lady's doing well. Good to see you, fella.
Yeah.
Hope you're feeling a bit better because you've been a bit poorly. So Common Road Junction saying it's for the back of the Fury. Oh, you're doing the is that the Fury tank you're doing, or is it something else? Am I mistaken? Are you doing the Easy 8 Sherman out of Fury, or?
It could be. Singed paint.
Yeah, it's a tough one, that, isn't it? I've not had to do
I'm struggling on that one.
a singed paint.
Would it not be put the base coat down for whatever colour the tank's going to be, and then go over it with a kind of a staining filter, maybe?
Yeah, perhaps mix up some of the oils and see what you come up with, you know.
Yeah, but do it thin, or put it on thick and then leave it for sort of 10-15 minutes and then dab it off with a bit of tissue paper or something.
Yeah, could be the way, couldn't it? Anyone in the chat got any better suggestions? Feel free, mate. Feel free.
Yeah, you know, everyone helps everyone.
Absolutely. Because, like you say, there are some really good people in the paint field in the community.
Yeah, I'm just an amateur. It would be even better if I could find out what colour it is I want.
You got the wrong glasses on again.
Got wrong instructions, I think.
Yeah, wouldn't be the first time I've had the wrong glasses on. I mean, when did that become a thing as well? Having to need multiple pairs of glasses, eh?
Oh, well, that's when you become a gentleman of a certain age. You know, you hit that milestone and you wake up and you think, why can't I see anything that's close up under my nose?
Yeah.
It
You
is,
know, whereas before, one pair of glasses, they did everything.
yeah.
Now it's varifocals for this and that and this and that. And then you've got readers for this. Oh, mate, I'm like, really?
Yeah, once upon a time, it used to be one pair fits all.
Yeah. Yeah, my lad tried to explain it to me because he's an optician, see, so...
Well, he should know.
Yeah, he tried to explain it to me in layman's terms, and I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, it don't work like that. You're a man of a certain age, and the muscles inside the eyes take, you know, that bit longer to respond. He said macular degeneration and things like that. And I'm like, yeah, it's witchcraft and tomfoolery, mate.
Yeah.
And he just like, yeah, okay. Yeah, we got a door out, Dave.
Another one?
Yeah, I've only got one more to go.
Is that an open and shut case then?
See what he did there, mate. And you want me to light it as well, don't you?
Well, I want you to stick a sunroof in it.
Sunroof in a taxi. God.
Yeah, but it's got to be an electrically powered sunroof so that it opens.
Well, you don't want much, do you?
No, not really.
I mean, you should see how all out Revell went on the interior of this, Dave. They really excelled themselves, mate. Look at that. Crisp, eh? Wow, what an effort.
Yeah.
So that all needs a bit of... Yeah. Yeah, it seriously needs a bit of love.
Needs something.
Should we have a look at the old viewers gallery, shall we, mate?
I think we should. I think we should see what everybody else has been up to because they've been staring at what we've been doing.
Yeah.
I think
looky, low. I'll do the gallery, mate, because you're having issues with getting in it, isn't you? So, which means the minute we go off air, he'll try and get in it, and it will go in, and then I will mock him. So I'm just loading it up, mate. Oh, one post needs approval. Oh dear.
All right.
Is it me or is Facebook really got slow this week?
It has. It's been slow. I think they've been doing some tinkerage in the background.
Yeah, something ain't right, is it? Right. I think we can have a little look in there. Get some more work up in there. Get some more comments. Right, let's have a looky loo. Bring in that. That one there. We'll share that. Yeah, today if possible. There you go. Right. Is that showing up, is it, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, yeah, we got the whole...
make it full screen, so I can't see bugger all.
Yeah, we got the Sunday Brunch gallery going on. So we got first post in there is from Stuart Scooby Hyam. So I'll just click on that, and that's the cockpit of his plane. I think that's a Eurofighter, isn't it, Dave? Typhoon.
Yeah, due to the fact it's got an RAF rounder on it, I would say that was the modern day Typhoon.
Yeah. So
I know he's looking rather nice.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, he's doing a nice little job on that, mate.
I like the way he's got the canopy up so you can see everything inside.
Yes. So he's coming along nicely on that one. So well done, Scoobs. Oh yeah, there it is. There's a better shot of it. It is the clue's in the name there, Dave, isn't it? Eurofighter Typhoon. Yeah.
Kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, I like that.
No, that's nice. I like that.
That's
well
a
done.
nice looking kit, mate. Yeah.
Nice job.
I've got one of them in the old stash up there, mate, in 48 scale. So yeah, I will get round to doing it because it's got the Edward photo etch set as well.
Ooh.
So yeah, foraying into photo etch, mate. Chris has put up a pair of fighter bombers that he painted last week, and he's doing the other two live on his War Hamster today. So nice little segue and a plug there for Chris over at Gross Models. So if you want to watch his show later, feel free.
A small plug at.
Absolutely. Nothing wrong with a plug, is there, mate?
Oh, no.
Grant Ash over at 5670 Models has been doing a Tamiya 1/24 scale Volvo 850 as driven by Tim Harvey in the British Touring Car Championships. Now that is very clean, isn't it?
It's a bit too clean.
I'm liking that. Yeah, that's what he was working on yesterday when he disappeared from it to his spray booth.
He did a bit. He went off to do a bit of spraying. No, he's done a good job there.
I'm liking that, mate. That's a nice bit of work, mate. So keep them coming, Grant. That's Grant's bit. And poor Frankie, I really feel your pain here, mate. Yeah. Frankie goes to Hobbywood. He's doing the beautiful Revell shuttle. Is this the one, Frankie, with the booster set that I've got up there? Because I did the 1/4 scale with the solid rocket boosters and that, and when you turn it upside down, it has the world's most biggest seam and distorted bodywork, and you get through at least half a pot of putty.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, he's got plenty of sanding sticks to go on that.
I was going to say.
Yeah. Carl Smith over at Making Models has got what's on his bench there. Scratch building a spaceship. Oh, that's interesting. I'll keep them coming, mate.
Oh, definitely.
He does a fair old bit of scratch building, does Carl, and he comes up with some really exotic stuff. I don't know whether I don't think he's posted a picture up. I'll have a look in a minute, but he did a Willis Jeep that was all in the packing crate, and I think it was 72nd scale. I think I could be wrong, but
tiddly tiny.
Yeah, if I'm wrong, apologies, Cole. But yeah, if you get an opportunity, mate, post that up because that's a stunning bit of work. I'll just go into the main gallery now. Lewis Williams there has got a 1/24 scale Hellcat by Airfix. Out of the box, no added extras. Love the build. Thrown up some challenges though. That is mint, isn't it?
That is nice.
That is absolutely stunning, mate. I like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I like that a lot, mate. Absolutely mint work, mate. Should be proud of yourself for that one. That's Stewie's Eurofighter Typhoon that we had a look at.
Mm-hmm.
That's the undercarriage there, the undercrackers. There's another picture of it there on its dio.
Yeah, he's done a nice job on that.
Yeah, because they've got their challenge, and that's our wallpaper. So yeah, we're beginning to get a decent gallery on the go there. I'll have a look on the group because there were some pictures that I've just approved. So I'll scroll through and see if I can find them, and then I'll hopefully drag them into the folder later. I've got to do a bit of housekeeping on the web page. That's Carl's. Oh, there it is. I knew I'd seen it. Willis Jeep in the box, Dave. Look at that.
Oh, good grief.
Oh,
I'll tell you what, he's got some patience, hasn't he? Because that's not big.
I looked at that and I was like, yeah, mate, hats off to you for that, Carl. That is
Yeah, that is good.
it is absolutely brilliant because someone found one recently, didn't they, that hadn't actually ever been unpacked. It was a museum find somewhere where they was going through a warehouse to do with one of the museums, and they found a big crate, and in there was two of these Willis Jeeps still in their original packing cases. And I'm like, what a find.
Yeah. One careful owner.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was blown away at that. Archie Boniface is showing off his brand new compressor there. Well done, Archie.
Someone's got a new toy.
Oh, there you go. David Powell. He's doing an AMT Klingon bird of prey.
Oh, nice.
That's nice, that is. That the AMT Ertl kit, yeah?
It's a big old bird as well, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Yeah, they had their challenges, the old AMT kits. I'll give him that. Oh, yeah, he's done some nice detail work there, hasn't he?
Oh, bit dry brushing as well, methinks.
Yeah, happy days, isn't it?
Good man.
What else have we got on? Oh, yeah, a bit of wing work going on. This is what I mean. I mean, we see the shows and that, and it's only when you see people build the kits up of these ships that you realise how intricate and detailed that they actually were.
And the time and effort that goes into producing them.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I like that. Because I've got the one that the wife got me at Christmas, which is the Enterprise and a couple of Klingon warships on a diorama that's all lit and everything. And I'm kind of looking forward to having a go at that, to be honest. Yeah, he's done a nice job on that, mate. I'm liking that.
Definitely.
Yeah, should be chuffed to bits at that, mate. Another photograph there.
No, he's done a good job.
Keep them coming, mate. Like I say, any of you out there that I've got little builds on the go, pop the work in the gallery.
Yeah, pop up your work in progress so that we can see what you're up to.
Yeah, there is a link at the top of the page. I know that Dave's had a couple of issues getting in, so I'll have a look at the linkaroon on it and see what's going on. I mean, it takes me straight in this end, and then all you've got to do is click the button there, add your photo or your video to upload it, type in what it is, what kit it is, and it'll drop it in the main album. But I'll go through and I'll move all of the side pictures that have been posted up, and I'll put them all in the big album for you all. So I'll sit and do that later. Where did we get to? We got on the Klingon bird of prey, weren't we?
Yep.
Yeah. Apologies for my really slow Facebook loading. Oh, we've got tankage going on there. Archie Boniface has put up the Fury road wheels keep breaking, so he's pinned them in with wire at the moment. Bless him.
Okay.
He posted up a couple of pictures the other day and was asking for opinions on his diorama. He's got a fella there that looks like he's brown bread in the dirt.
Yeah.
And he was asking for opinions on what to add to the dio to finish it off, and I was saying to him about spent shell casings and things like that would be a good addition. Oh, someone's 3D printed a moto jig there, Dave.
Yeah, I can't think who it was.
Yeah, I challenged myself um, to see whether I could replicate with the 3D print of one of these things, the moto jigs. Not as good as the real thing, don't get me wrong. You know, we would all love the real thing, but it's a little out of my price range at the moment.
So when you christen that and use it in anger, I take it's going to be on that Italieri 1/9.
The one that you keep teasing me about,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm mate, it's in the basket you get.
Yeah,
But
I think
I
Grant's going to get it as well.
yeah, I kind of set myself the challenge to see whether I could reproduce it on the 3D printer, and it actually works. All the nuts, bolts, and that work. You can adjust all the sides, the post heights, and so I was quite chuffed with how that come out. But that was a good 35 hours of printing, so yeah, it took up a lot of time to do. So yeah, I set myself the challenge and I achieved the challenge.
Ah,
So
good for you, mate. Good for you.
there's Frankie with his space shuttle. We might have a couple of pictures of its belly end. I will say, Frankie, good job on that nose, mate, because I know what fine that is, mate. Common Road Junction saying, yeah, some 50 cal brass casings would work on that diorama. Not sure if it'll be enough, but yeah, it's a good shout,
And I
mate.
would have said just any other bits and pieces of just debris.
Yeah, footprints, you know, puddles, that sort of thing, you know.
Um,
There's the underside, Dave. See, you end up with the world's largest seam that goes down here, but all of this area has got like a big sunken bit of plastic in where they popped them out the molds too early, and oh, it's a dog. I
um,
think it was Frankie that asked me for tiled decals. If it was Frankie, can you PM me, mate, just to confirm it was you and confirm the scale for me? I've got a load of templates in Photoshop for these tiles, and if it was you, mate, I'll ship a set out to you, mate. So let me know, Frankie. I think it was you, mate. But yeah, that's a nice bit of work. I'm liking that.
that is nice.
And I can imagine he's how can I say, called the kit a couple of nice names.
Oh, I can imagine the air's been a bit blue when
Oh
things
yeah.
have not been going right.
This was what Archie posted the other day, where he was asking for some advice. I was wondering whether anyone had any advice on things to add to my Fury diorama. I know the base isn't finished, but I could do with some pointers on the groundwork and figures. Comparing my base with the scene in the movie, it looks like it's missing something other than the tank. Well, it's definitely shell casings.
Yeah, definitely shell casings. Definitely
Puddles,
footprints running here, there, and everywhere.
yeah,
Um,
puddles, footprints, that sort of stuff.
tank
Even a
truck.
bit of ground scatter, you know, gravel, that sort of thing, where you know
Yeah.
the gravel's been driven into the surface. Muddy grass is what Carl's saying as well. Static grass, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
mix it up, add a bit of mud to it, but it's definitely coming along because I screenshot the end scenes of the movie for Archie, and I sent him over the photographs of what the scene is he's trying to recreate. And I would definitely go for copious amounts of footprints, shell casings, uh, puddles in some of these areas. As Carl was saying, you know, trodden in grass, some gravel, that sort of thing. But it
Um,
really
and,
is coming on.
and some of the shell casings don't have them just as round, have them as if they've been driven on or trodden on, or they're
Yeah,
a little bit dinked and bent and
Yeah. It's a tough diorama to do and recreate. So, props to your Archie there for having a go at that, because it ain't an easy one to do. I mean, I've got a box frame that I bought that I was going to build mine in, and I will get round to doing it, but it's a tough old ask to get it right, Back to Frankie's shuttle, that's that seam I was on about. Bless him, and that was quite a while back. He sent that one, and I sympathise with you, Frank. It's a tough kit.
Yeah, I do as well. That not looking. Oh, yeah.
Well, there you go. Then we was on about we was on about this, weren't we? I'm going to stop sharing now. We was on about this shuttle build a while back, weren't we? And I think it's a worthy addition. Frankie's going to be laughing now. I think it's a worthy addition to our buddy builders list, mate.
I wondered where you was going with that.
What do you think in the chat? Do you think that me and Dave should add a Revell shuttle to the what's his name?
The build
Buddy
list.
builders list. Carl's asking, can I post links? The easiest way, Carl, try, mate. If not, post it on me page and I'll drop it straight in because I've got my page open. What I could do, if you want, Carl, are you in the Festas group? If you are, I'll make you an admin and you should be able to post a link. So I'll just check that you're in there. And I'll make you an admin, mate. It's fair play, isn't it? And then you'll be able to post a link in.
Yeah.
I'm just scrolling through just to see if he's in there.
I would think so.
I don't know. I can't remember, mate.
Well, as we've gone to the trouble of doing the 124th Huey, I feel like I'm shooting myself in the foot here with a big sawn-off shotgun. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I think we ought to really think about doing a space shuttle, mate.
Got him. Oh, mate, that's made my day. That
for the motorbike.
Oh, yeah. All right, then I'll give you that, because I did convince you to buy a chair yesterday with money that was supposed to be servicing your car, wasn't it? So yeah.
Yeah, but I think after the way you saw the way I was moving around after being in that chair for a while.
Oh yeah, you was a bit of a girl.
Thanks, mate.
And he was whining as well, which was funny. It was.
It's all right, mate. Yeah, I'll remember that. Payback will come.
Absolutely. Are you going to deny it then?
No, I'm not going to deny it.
Bless.
But I've got myself a nice new chair now.
Yeah. And honestly, mate, I don't regret getting mine. I wish I had done it sooner. But my missus is happy because she's got my other one. But yeah, I had to take the hit and get the orthopedic one in the end because
Vince is saying that I should. Why not continue the helicopter build theme and do a lovely 148th Revell Apache?
Is it a dog of a kit though, Vince?
Yeah,
because they've got to be dogs, mate.
Well, they've allegedly got to be dog of a kit or as rough as you know what.
Yeah, as rough as I am Harris's. Yeah.
Yeah, as rough as a coarse bit of sandpaper. It's not the best. Okay. I'll have a look and I'll have a think. But yeah, it could go on the list.
Absolutely, mate. Cole is saying it's dire. Is it really, mate? Is it up there with Steve Beanie's 124th Spitfire?
Is that Are we doing one of those as well?
Yeah, it's on the list, isn't it?
Oh, wait.
Vince is saying he built one when he was 12, so it's got it's got some areas. Oh, it's got some age to the molds. Oh, look at him. He's not that old, is he? Bless him. He's about 15, isn't he?
He's only just got out of his teenage years, isn't he?
He's like Adrian Mole. He don't age, does he? So
No.
lucky. Carl saying he can send you
wait
mine.
till he's 50 and it'll all start falling apart on him.
He is saying it's much worse than the 124th Spitfire.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we've got to do it then.
Got to do it, haven't we?
It's got to be done.
Yeah, that's got to be done, mate. Yeah, all right, Vince, you've got yourself a kit on the list, but the only criteria is if you want to join in, you've got to build one yourself. Carl saying he started the cockpit and then it went back in the box.
Oh, right, okay.
That bad.
This is sounding really bad. I think I'm going to have to go and buy one.
Osric 9000 is saying to Vince, it's only a 3-year-old mold then. Yeah, he knows Vincent doesn't age as well. Honestly, Vince is like Benjamin Button, mate.
Yeah, he's the Peter Pan of the modelling world, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? He is. He's the modern day variant of Benjamin Button. Because he just don't seem to get old, does he?
No.
So I've switched off of bench cam now. But yeah, he don't get old at all, mate, Vince. He actually saying there, I have childhood nostalgia for it as I built it with me dad. Well, I know that's a personal one for you, mate, and the reasons why. But if you wanna grab another one and revisit it with your modern day skills, mate, you can join us as a guest, can't you?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and if you want to pop in and introduce yourself to the world, then grab yourself one of them bad boys, mate.
But are we going to allow him to use any photo etch?
Oh, that yeah. We might have to accept copious bribes for that, Dave, because we are open to being bribed, aren't we?
Oh, definitely. You know, yeah.
You know, copious amounts of Jaffa cakes or custard creams.
Jammy Dodgers.
Vince is saying, yeah, he's a 100-year-old guy, really, just getting younger. Physically by the day, bless him.
Yeah.
Well, saying that, I mean, being that Vince is in, I think he might be impressed with what I'm about to say here.
Uh-oh.
You know that 148 Farrier I bought?
Yes.
I bought an Edward detail upset for it.
Ooh.
Vincent is sitting there going, my work is done.
Yeah, if you just heard a far distant thump, that would be Vince falling off his chair with shock that you've actually gone out and bought an
yeah, voluntarily, mate. I was looking through the kit and I'm like, and Vince is going to be so proud of me now. I was sitting there going, do you know something? A nice Edward detail upset will take this to the next level. I just went and bought one and I'm like, Vincent will be so proud of me.
He'd be rubbing his hands together with glee. Well,
I mean, there's a little plug and a little segue. Vince and Sarge have, for some reason, taken on this monumental challenge of teaching Festa how to be a gamer. Yeah. And it can only go well, can't it?
well, that's going to go very quickly.
Yeah, I've got a computer upgrade happening at some point this year. And once it's done, I'll be able to play the games. I've actually got a Steam account. Yeah, I know, shock horror. And these two people have been haranguing me and adding games and stuff. And yeah, are now sort of taking on the challenge of teaching this total novice how to play computer games online, and yeah, it's going to go well, isn't it?
I wish them the best of luck.
Yeah. So, educating Festa is going to be happening on a channel shortly. So look out for that. Look out for that. For any gamers out there that want to be.
So, are you going to be having a swear box?
Oh mate, I've got no idea have I. I mean, the last game I played was Sonic on the Sega Mega Drive.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, if you're going to have a swear box, then can I have the contributions that you put in it?
It's going to go well because he's trying to teach me how to play Dungeons and Dragons, isn't he? And I've printed off a box. He sent me the dice, and I've got the geezer and all of that, and I've even named the character, so I'm getting there. And then Sergeant himself have conspired to teach me how to game, and Vincent saying it there in the chat. Yeah, Festa's learning the game on a YouTube channel near you soon. Yeah, he's also saying, and I'm gonna put this up, this chat, because things I thought I'd never hear from Vincent. And no, not a PE set for the Apache. At most, a coloured set for the cockpit dials, as you get a lot of canopy area to be able to look in.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh, impressive.
Yeah, I think two extras going on that list of kits to be done is the Apache,
Yeah.
and the space shuttle.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't mind what we build at the end of the day. It was one of them. I mean, it was the standing joke with me and Reese, wasn't it? Where we had the 124th Huey in our stashes. And, the world and its oyster got wind that I had it in the stash, and we're like, God, that's a dog. That's an absolute dog of a kit. And I'm like, I will build it. And then you grabbed one. And it was the opportunity of getting it down at long last and just getting it built. And
I asked if I could come in on it, but we kind of agreed that the chances of me getting a 124th were slim, if not at all. And
yeah.
all of a sudden, I was at work, and I just thought, "Oh, I've got nothing to do. I'll have a quick circle on eBay and have a look and see if there's anything there." And I just typed in Revell 124th, and as I was playing my way through all the cars and everything else, up popped this brand new 124th Huey, and I flinched, and as I flinched, I hit the buy button.
These things happen, mate. These things happen. This is what you was trying to do yesterday with that motorbike, wasn't it? You was hoping to make me sneeze. Carl over at Making Models is saying that we can use the swear box for the gaming channel to put the money in to buy me a 135th scale Dora.
That'd keep you quiet for a little while.
Could you imagine me getting a Dora and then taking the saw to it? God, people would be up in arms, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but I don't. Are there any doors on it? There must be doors on it.
There would be. There'd have to be something I could do, wouldn't there? James Chapman's in. Hello, James.
Hello, James.
Afternoon, Colin and Dave, he says. Afternoon, James. Hope you're all right, mate.
Yeah, as you've only just come in, what you got on your bench? What you going to have in your belly?
Yeah.
What you building?
I don't know why I'm sitting here quiet waiting for him to answer. He's in the chat. What a bird. Yeah.
The only person that can answer the questions is you and me. We got to wait.
I'm like, God, he's gone quiet. And it's like, yeah.
One of these days, I will get used to doing these live things.
Yeah, we tend to forget ourselves, don't we? Because we hang out and that, and that's how we try to treat these live shows. Is just like an hangout, isn't it? you know, we wing it as we go along, you know, and see what works, you know. But James, if you're wondering, is the guy I'm doing the Death Race Mustang for.
Ah, right, okay.
Up until now, I've not named him because I was respecting his confidentiality, but he's happy with me to mention it now, and I've got no problem doing that. But
yeah,
I've moved it off the bench so that you can't have a sneak peek this week. But Davey's seen it, and it's coming along really well, mate.
You really want to see what he's done?
Yeah, Davey's seen it, James, and you haven't. Episode 4 will be going up hopefully overnight tonight, or probably after I've done the E-model show tomorrow. Pardon me, tomorrow.
I'll tell you what, James, in all seriousness, mate, when you see what he's done so far, you will be, your jaw will hit the floor.
Well, episode 4 covers some of that, but yeah, where I'm up to now is episode 5. Yeah. James is saying, at the moment, belly is a king pot noodle. Oh, beef and tomato.
Oh.
Bench is MPC 1/16 scale 79 Pontiac. Nice.
Ooh.
And he's saying that I can't be teasing him.
Oh, yes, we can.
Yeah, we can, mate. Yeah, it's I was giggling to myself last night because where I've had the taxi on the go, I've been working on that today. I had the Mustang just to the left of me, and I was testing my cameras out last night to make sure my OBS worked with StreamYard, which it did last night, but for some reason today it don't want to. And I realised it was in shot, and I thought, I know what he's going to do. He's going to sit there and get a sneaky peek, and so I packed it away in its box.
So cool, but I like it.
I know, but no, Dave got to see it. He's liking it, and it's coming along quite nicely.
You will not be disappointed. He has done a terrific job.
Oh, stop it now! It's getting a bit broke back now. How's your chair?
Nice and warm at the moment. I keep farting on it.
Don't be like Dave. Do what I do. Just blame your cushion, mate. Works a treat for me.
No, chair is fine. It's
James is saying, I really can't wait to see the next episode. He does this to me, Dave. He sits and it's like, I really, really can't wait. Puppy dog eyes and all of that lot, knowing that I'll put the episode up. Yeah, I'll put it up.
I think for that you should leave it at least another 24 hours just to keep me.
I'll bung it up later, mate. I'll put it up on the old Patreon for you, buddy. Give you a bit of Sunday night viewing before we go about work. Carl saying cushion or the dog. Is that what you're going to blame?
If I had a dog, I'd blame the dog.
Yeah. Yeah, he's saying he's loving how it looks right now. Yeah, it's coming along nice, mate. It's actually been really enjoyable to get back into doing something like that, you know. So, you know, it's not often I did commissions in the past, and I sort of stopped doing them. And yeah, it's one of them, you know. It's probably what I needed actually to get me mojo back, mate. So yeah, I owe you a favour, mate.
You needed a little booster.
Yeah. It's been a bit of a dog of the year, hasn't it? You know what I mean? 2019.
Yeah, well, it's 2020. It's a new decade, and also it's
he's saying there, even though I've got the Pontiac on the bench, I'm still doing the London bus for the missus. Yeah, it's I really enjoyed doing the bus kit. I must admit, it was one of those. And this old taxi's going in the bus diorama.
Yeah, I kind of fancy take the brush out now. I kind of fancy the idea of doing the London bus, but I quite like the idea of doing the Dio out of. I think, if memory serves me right, I think it's Diamonds Are Forever, where James Bond is driving the bus and he goes under the low bridge.
Yeah. It takes the top deck off. Yeah.
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 I kind of think of doing something like that, but
Well, that'll work well because the kit comes in deck halves, if that makes sense. So you can build it with the complete bottom deck, all the side panels and that, just shorten them, and you'll be able to recreate that scene.
I think that would look rather good. It's just getting around to do it.
Yeah, I mean, this is why I've ended up probably going to light the taxi, because I'm putting it on the Dio with the bus. Because the bus is lit and got sound and passengers and all of that, it's going to look odd if I put a taxi on there and it ain't lit, isn't it?
Yeah, you really do need to light it.
So I've created some 3D printable driver and taxi passengers. So I've modified a file so that you've got the driver sitting down and stuff. So I'll print them out. And I'll bung some lighting in it and an headliner to hide the wires, and hence why the doors have been cut open, because
it's got to be done.
But yeah, I mean, they didn't really go much on detail on that. I was a bit surprised, that they really, that's the interior, mate.
Is that it?
Yeah, and it's like, really? So yeah, suffice to say that the whole driver's chair is going to get cut out and remade and redone so that it looks a bit more,
You would have thought they would have taken just a little bit more effort to just make it a little bit more.
Well, I suppose because the doors are moulded shut, they didn't see that they needed to, because it's just out of eye line, isn't it, down in the dark annals of the floor. But they didn't count on people like us that are going to cut the doors open, So.
Yeah, I was about to say, they didn't reckon on someone like you coming along and saying, "Oh, I'm going to cut the doors off."
Yeah, it's one of them, because it don't come with C posts or B posts even. So I've got to make all the posts, because it's got suicide doors on it, isn't it? A taxi on the back. So
yes,
I've got to make the centre posts and all of that. So yeah, it's a fair bit of scratch building, but I don't mind that. And like I say, if I'm going to put a wire on for the roof light, the taxi light, and all of that gubbins, then I've got to make an headliner.
Still think you should put a sunroof in it.
Yeah, but I don't think these old taxis, the FXs, had the sunroof in them. I think it was the more modern one, wasn't it? The remake.
Yep. Nothing stops you before.
Yeah, but it's got air conditioning in it. I can't be asked to cut the roof out, don't you? But see, that's where my wire's going to go, you know what I mean? And my fake ceiling. If it bothers you, I'll put a sunroof in it.
No. I'm just teasing you along and just saying,
I've opened the boot. Would it be possible to 3D print a Tom Selleck Magnum figure in 1/24? Do you know something? I'd give it a go, mate.
You must be able to.
I would wonder why you want a 3D printed Tom Selleck Magnum figure. Have you got the car then, and that's part of it? I'm sure there's something we can do. Don Gilchrist is saying he's just pinged a fire extinguisher out of the tweezers and going under the under the bench for a while. I'll turn the volume up. If you're a man of a certain age, any noises you can put down to sore knees, mate.
Yeah. Make sure you got a bright torch and a magnifying glass. Yeah, happy hunting.
James Chapman's saying about I've got to try and get some figures for the bus, but it's just looking at the right time. Yeah, I managed to get all my figures off of the auction sites, mate. I think, excuse me, I think I've still got a link. If I have, mate, I'll ping you it over, mate. But yeah, I got a couple of bags of passengers figures. You know, some sitting, some standing, and doing their own thing. And I think it was about £6, mate. Lee Eagles is asking, did you get my email? No, I've not had an email off you, mate. I'm going to type in my email address now, just in case. It didn't thing, because when I set the Gmail up, for some reason, it took the S off of Festa 67's workshop. So it's not got the S. And I'm wondering whether that be what might be causing confusion. I'm going to have a look at the Gmail account tonight. And if it is that, then what I'll do is I'll see whether I can recreate a brand new email address that is exactly the same as my page name. So that's gone in the chat, Lee. But no, I've not had an email off of you, mate. So totally scale models. When you going to do the spit, Colin? We don't know, actually, Steve. Why is that, mate? Is that a request to join us, mate? You're going to buy another one, Steve? Go on.
Yeah, it's buying them at the moment because they seem to be a bit thin on the ground.
But yeah, we've got total plans of doing it. I've got the Aces I one as well, and the Iron Maiden one.
Yes,
but that's not the FX 124th that Steve's on about. Apparently, that's an absolute. I think he's flew its way into the bin, if I remember rightly.
I thought I remember you saying it got it got canned or it got shot down in flames, one or the other.
Oh, bless him, Lee. So apologies, I'm late. Oh, bless him.
Never mind.
Don't have to apologise, Lee. It's not a problem, mate. Steve's going, no, exclamation mark. So you can't suggest the kit and then not want to build it yourself.
No. If you put a nomination forward, then you've got to be prepared to do it yourself.
James is saying, I know you're doing the part works build for the Rossi bike, but have you seen the Gone in 60 Seconds, Eleanor? No, I haven't. I think Steve did the Mustang, the Agostini Mustang, if I remember rightly. Steve Spencer Beanie. I could be right, I could be wrong. And he's also doing the Fast and Furious Dodge Charger. They're coming out this year. Oh, look out for them, mate. But yeah, I gave up smoking 2 years ago now, before my major spine op. And because I gave up, the money that I would spend on tobacco was getting put in an account. And my missus used that account to order me the Rossi bike and part work. And she said, well, being that you've given up smoking, use the money for that. And that's been my incentive to stay off of the cigs. And yeah.
Well done.
So I'm absolutely itching to get on with it, and I'm waiting for parts. And yeah, it's like, come on, send me the bits, will ya? It's like, ding dong. Totally Scale Model saying, I think the only thing he's got left out of his Spitfire kit's the pilot.
Oh dear.
Is it really that bad, Steve? Because I convinced Mike Mountain and Dave Barker to buy the Iron Maiden 1/4 scale Ed Force 1 jumbo jet, because it's a really good kit. Yeah, they didn't appreciate my suggestion, is all I'll say on that one.
Yeah.
Steve's now saying he's not going back to hell again. I lost my mojo at the end of last year. Don't want to lose it again with that spit. Oh, bless you, mate. Sorry to hear that. Well, if you need a mojo boost anytime, Steve, just give us a ping, mate. I know because you're a chef, you're up at the crack of whatever, dawn and early birds and all of that lot. So, but, you know, if you're struggling, mate, you know, bung us a message, mate, and we'll put a link up and you can come and join us sometime, you know. Spend an evening just chillaxing and bemoaning the world, mate. It might make you feel a bit better. Lee Eagles is saying, would be interested in a 1/12 scale Ford Mustang fastback. It's a project to be redone.
75 kit.
Yeah, 75 kit. Nice. Steve is saying, yes, he did. He built the D'Agostini part build Mustang. The new one that is coming out looks exactly the same, just a different colour. Yeah, I think they're doing the Eleanor variant, aren't they? Out of the movie, so good build. So that's us up to date with the chat, and believe it or not, Dave, guess what the time is, mate?
Oh, look, that blimey, that went quick, wasn't it? 2 hours, poof, gone.
Yeah, that's pretty much us.
Well, we could keep going and upset Fox and steal some of his time.
Yeah, Steve's saying it looks exactly the same mould in that Mustang, but yeah, definitely one to look out for. But happy days. James Chapman is saying to Steve there, yeah, I've seen that Agora models are doing it, but Eagle Moss are doing the build at the moment, the same as Ecto 1 and Enterprise D. A lot of the part works, you know, that are out, you know, and it's one of them things. I mean, I got asked when I started the Rossi bike, you know, people are like, bloody hell, mate, you know, they're expensive, they're this, they're that, you know, and I thought, well, I wouldn't have got one if I hadn't given up the fags. So for me, it was like, you know, money well spent. It was money that was getting wasted on smoking. So
It's going up in smoke. You might as well put it in.
Yeah, but having got, I think I'm about a third of the way through the bike now, mate. It's spectacular. You know, I mean, I'm a huge Rossi fan, as people know, and do I think his best days are behind him? Yes, of course I do. You know, he's 40 years old, bless him, but you can't fault what he's done for the sport and the publicity he's bought it and the personality and all of that. And the bike itself is an iconic bike. And I just thought, you know, something, if I'm going to do one of these part works, it's got to be something that is, you know, close to us, and that was it. So as soon as I saw that, it was, yeah, that'll be the one. So I think, Dave, we've had a good couple of hours there, mate. And,
yeah, I think we ought to disappear and let these good people go off and grab some tea, coffee, and some toast and sandwiches and whatever.
Yeah, James Chapman saying, if we got the Eleanor or the Fast and Furious, how about a buddy build idea? It sounds like a plan, mate. So in that case, because I'm going to have to go out shortly, I'm going to have to love and leave you all.
Yep.
So thanks from me.
Thanks from me, and have a good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in and keeping us company, and we will see you next Sunday.
Yeah, for more chaos and mayhem.
Bye-bye for now.
Yeah, ta-da, everyone.